Rockstar Games broke Grand Theft Auto Online with a new update they put out. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today and a whole lot more. So Rockstar was actually making some updates to the game the other day, and it's actually been a long time since they had done something like this, but we had seen a lot of behind the scenes changes on the Steam database page. And the Steam database page is where we can see those changes I was talking about, and they're typically done on the PC console. Some of them make their way over to the consoles as well. And Insider Test Funds 2 put out this note the other day. Rockstar pushed out an anti-cheat update on GTA Online PC alongside the event week. That's something we'll talk about towards the end of this video. Today's anti-cheat updates are resulting in legitimate players frequently crashing. So that's obviously not a good thing, but this typically happens when Rockstar puts out like a ban wave or an anti-cheater thing. They usually cast their net a lot wider than it needs to be, and then they dial it back in. That way they capture as many cheaters, hackers, and modders as possible. If they don't do that, there's a risk that there's going to be a lot of cheaters left out there in the wild, and that's obviously not a good thing. Now, thankfully, Rockstar was very quick to address this, as really a couple hours later, Rockstar said this. Rockstar, just a few minutes ago, pushed out a new tunable update to address the PC crashes. Should be back to normal now. So thankfully, just within the span of a couple of hours, Rockstar was able to fix this. They became aware of it very, very quickly, and they reverted the anti-cheat changes. So good news if you do play on the PC. This is also not having any impact for anyone on the consoles, so that's nothing to worry about right there. And now you can play Grand Theft Auto Online without the fear of crashing. So GTA Online was broken for a second, but now it is fixed, which is good news for everyone. Now, after that, Rockstar did put out a new update on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day in Grand Theft Auto Online, and it was all about air freight cargo. So Rockstar says this: the black market for air freighted contraband around Los Santos is booming. And with this surging demand for airborne cargo, profits for smugglers are sky high this week. If your hangar is jam-packed with valuables, offloading them in air freight cargo sell missions will result in a bonus of 50% more money and RP. And they also go on to say this: looking to take your Empire airborne for the first time, hangars and their upgrades and modifications are all 30% off, so adjust your property holdings accordingly. So some nice bonuses there if you want to get into the Smuggler's Run stuff, which, remember, those profits were actually tripled in a recent update to online. So now you're going to be getting even more on top of that. It has become one of the better money-making opportunities the business has provided, really, I would say, over the last year or so. For the longest time, it was pretty much obsolete. Like, you would never recommend anyone do any of the Smuggler's Run stuff, but now it's become pretty much a go-to. Now, after that, the hard mode event for the Last Dose stuff still continues with 1.5 times money in RP on all Los Santos Drug Wars missions. Rockstar says the Last Dose hard mode event ramps up the carnage as it enters its second week. In addition to heaps of collectibles and rare items, exploring the psychoactive carnage of both the First Dose and the Last Dose missions through May 10th, so 1 week long, will result in 50% extra money and RP. And if you're craving a challenge, turn up the difficulty to hard and complete any of the following to collect rare rewards. So if you complete this as an intervention on hard difficulty, you're going to get the pink and lime SC coin wraps. If you complete Unusual Suspects on hard difficulty, you're going to get the classic DS Tiger embroidered designer jeans. If you complete Checking In on hard difficulty, you're going to get the black VDG cardigan and black VDG wide designer jeans. And if you complete all of the missions in the Last Dose on hard difficulty, you'll win a finish for the Micro SMG, which is kind of like this camouflage finish look. It's actually kind of cool. So those are all the bonuses that Rockstar are giving out for the Last Dose missions and the hard difficulty challenges that associated with them. Now, after that, there's one more money-making opportunity, and that is on Turf Wars. Rockstar says this week it pays to get territorial. In Turf Wars, claim and hold onto as much territory as you can while preventing other teams from snatching it back to earn 2 times money and RP. So if you're a big fan of that adversary mode, it's something you're going to want to check out this week, as you'll be able to earn double money and RP. Now getting on to our vehicle bonuses, we need to stop by Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, as there's 5 new cars available, including the Vapid Retinue Sports Classic, to Class A Impaler Muscle Car, Vapid Flash GT Sports Car, which is 30% off, the Dinka Jester Sports Car, and the Ubermacht Sentinel, which is in the coupe category. Then over at Luxury Auto Showroom, 2 vehicles. You've got the Grotti Vision Supercar and the Ubermacht SC1 Supercar at 30% off. Then over at the Los Santos Car Meet, you've got the Test Ride, where there's 3 new vehicles to check out: the Debauchee Rapid GT Classic Sports Classic Car, the Bravado Greenwood Muscle Car for 30% off, and the Lampadati Ferrari GT Sports Car. And while you're at the LS Car Meet, members who win a pursuit race for 4 days in a row will walk away as the owner of the Ocelot Jugular, a 4-door sports car designed with raw power in mind. And then over at the Diamond Casino and Resort, you've got the Pegassi Zentorno, a futuristic supercar seen spinning slowly on the podium. You've got a week to take advantage of all of that. And speaking of your final week, it is also the last week of the current GTA Plus bonuses and benefits. That is going to expire on May 10th, just like this event week. So if you find any of that to be something you want, you need to sign up sooner rather than later if you're on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. And speaking of that, only on those new generation systems, we have a HSW time trial between Sandy Shores and La Puerta for $250,000, and a premium test ride also at the Los Santos Car Meet, the Pegassi Weaponized Ignis. So that's what's going on for the guys on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S. So overall, it's a good week to make money in Grand Theft Auto Online, and Rockstar usually do these sort of event weeks as we are getting closer and closer to the next DLC, which as we get closer and closer to the summer period, we're going to get that much closer to a new update coming out. So definitely take advantage of that. Store up your money, because we know that a DLC is going to be coming soon. And a lot of people have been asking how we knew about the last update and why we haven't gotten anything yet. Well, this actually goes all the way back to the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks. So not only did the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaker end up getting the GTA 6 videos, he also got some of the Grand Theft Auto 5 source code, and either he released it or gave it to someone who released it, because small snippets of the source code showed up on GitHub, and those snippets contained references to the Drug Wars update. So that's how we knew about that update. There obviously hasn't been anything since that has occurred, so we don't know what Rockstar is planning. There is still the ever-present rumors that a certain protagonist, Michael DeSanta, might be returning, and his role in a future contract update. That could be kind of cool, but I guess we will just have to wait and see. But I guess I can leave you with that as the question of the day. What do you think is going to be the next update in Grand Theft Auto Online? What do you think the theme is going to be? What main characters do you think it's going to feature? Let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.